Greetings. Today we're going to go over some of the basics of keyword research. Keyword research is really important because if you don't get it right to start with, you're not going to get the traffic. But also, it's one of its main primary purposes is to ensure that there's actually money involved with the keywords and the website you want to make. You can go out there and make a website about your favorite hobby, football, soccer, fishing, you name it. But if when you do and go and make the website, if you don't have the money keywords, you can still get the traffic, you can still get the clicks, but the amount of money you're going to be producing from the website is going to be significantly lower. A lot of times, if you just go and use random keywords, take guesses and stuff, you'll find that you're probably only getting one or two ads on your site. You're only getting 2-3 cents a click. You might get 100 clicks, but you're only getting $2 or $3. If you actually have the right keywords targeted, when the people come to your site, you might only be getting a quarter of the traffic than if you did it the other way. But if you're getting 10 clicks at $1 each, that's a hell of a lot more valuable than 100 clicks at 2 or 3 cents each. So what we're going to do today is do some basic keyword research. So the first thing we need to do is go to the Google external keyword tool. And if you have a look, I've been here 28 times already. I should probably put it in the bookmark. So generally when you're starting out, it's always best to do something you know or something you use quite regularly. So I'm looking around my desk, I've got a mobile phone right here, so what we'll do is we'll put down a mobile phone. So what we'll do is we'll click get keyword ideas. What will happen is Google goes back to its database, does some searching, some arranging, and gives you results based on your keywords. Now the first thing you should do when you're in here, after you get the results, is click on show all. What this will do is show you how much people are bidding to get the position that's listed here. So a position of 1 to 3 they are paying about $5.56. Now if you're making a blog or something on the content network, by the time that gets to you and they click on it, I would expect a maximum of about 25% of that. So just say if that was $6, you'll probably be maybe looking at $1.50 for a click. One of the things you need to look for in here is the actual search volume. Generally you want something nice and generally even along here. If you find something that's got a huge dip or a huge spike, it's something you really want to stay away until you understand making the blogs and the keyword selection a lot, because it's just a single spike in traffic over a month, like generally around events like Halloween or something. Second thing, as I was just mentioning, is the amount of search volumes. If we wanted to target mobile phones and we went into Google and put, my bad, copied the wrong bit, didn't I? Mobile phones. Before you put this in here, it's very important to use quote marks as well, because it gives you a true indication of the actual competition you've got. So if we look in here, we've typed in mobile phones, 74 million results. Unless you've got a very large team of SEO experts behind you, link builders, etc., there's no way in hell you're going to get anywhere near the front page on this one. So what we need to do is go back to our results. Whoops, forgot to open it in a new tab. So just hold on a second. And here we go. We're back with the full results again. So generally what I've found, if you find results that have 2,000 or less searches a month, it's a good indicator of something you want to target. So here we've got cheap mobile phone contracts and mobile phone usage, mobile phone users, mobile phone suppliers. So $8.46 for cheap mobile phone contracts. Okay, that's looking good. So if we copy this and go into Google again, once again in the speech marks, it's very important. It's called exact search, and it's when someone types that in, it's a list of the competition. So looking at this, there's only 6,800 competitors for this keyword. That is pretty low considering how much the cost per click is. Now if we look around here, you can see up here we've got 2 ads. We've got another 8 ads down the side. So that means it looks like it's good, strong competition. If we hit more sponsored links over here, we can see, damn, there's no more in there. But having a full page of ads is a good sign that you'll get a decent amount of ads if you target this on your website. I'm also in Australia, so as you can see, all these ads are Australian. If this was American, I'm quite sure there'll be a lot more ads. showing up as well. But that is one thing to take into account. If you're not from America, or if your visitor base isn't from America, you're going to get a different set of ads to the ones that you'll get if they're American. Generally, you want the American markets. They're a lot more high volume and they're a lot more spend friendly than a lot of the other markets out there. So that's one way to find good keywords. Now, just say this is our keyword and we want to use it. A good idea is just to copy the keyword again and put it back into here. So cheap mobile phone contracts, get keyword ideas. So what we're doing now is we want to get supporting keywords for this keyword idea, and we want to see what the sub keywords of this keyword are and if they've got any decent amount of advertising spend. So what we can see here, there's a couple here with 9-cent bids, meaning they're very cheap. There's really no traffic. And if we come down, we got all the cheap mobile phone searches and keywords again. So we can actually come down and see a lot of these keywords are worth money. And we can see that some of them do have a hell of a lot of volume, so that probably means stay away from it. But if we also come down, we can see some of those spikes I'm talking about. So looking at this one here, I would assume that in the American market, 3G phones are pretty new and they're coming in. So 135,000 average search volume, 60,500 for last month. If we grab the term 3G phone and have a look, 1.8 million. Okay, that's not really something we want to target. But a good idea is to come down, is to arrange it via keyword volume. Then what we can do is we can go for the low-hanging fruit, as they say. So if we just keep scrolling down, there's a lot of low-hanging fruit. So mobile phone upgrades, 1,000 searches a month, a decent click rate. So if we come back here, 9,380. So the idea of what you're doing with these keywords is you want to create a list. You want to go through and make sure that you've got advertising. Maybe it's not a full page, but that's enough to get us through. There are quite decent bid rates on all of these keywords. So what you'll do is, if you're using WordPress or your other content system, is you'll create a post with that as your topic. And what you'll try and do is generate 300 to 500 words of original content about those keywords, or in the same general category as those keywords. So this one particular one here, bag credit contract mobile phone, you want to write about mobile phone contracts and possibility of bad credit. It doesn't have to be exactly what you believe it is. If you have to make stuff up, that's not really good. Best idea is to go to an article website, see if there's anything about that. Quick research, write an article, shove it in there, do a little bit of your social bookmarking, maybe link a Squidoo page or a hub page or a wordpress.com page back to it, and you should start seeing your rankings for that keyword rise. Now, 720 searches a month on average doesn't seem like much, but when you work that out, which we'll do right now, we'll just open up calculator. If you go 720 over 30 days in a month, just average it out, 24 searches a day. So if we were to get 12 of those and get one click, we would hopefully be looking somewhere around $1 or $2 for that article per day. So if we choose the correct keywords, target them well, and build them up a little bit, if we can get on the front page, even if you went out and paid someone $5 to make the article over the course of a year should actually make a lot more money back than what you've spent doing it, and it will well and truly pay for your time on it. So that is just one example of how to search for keywords. As you can look going through here, as I said, anything under 2,000 volume a month is generally a good thing to target. Go back to Google, do a search in exact quotes, and if it's generally under 15,000, it shouldn't be that hard to get on the front page for. You might need to do a little bit of extra work to get in the top 3, but once you're there, you should actually start seeing consistent visitors and also start getting income clicks from those visitors. Well, that's just it for today, just one example. Don't want to keep the video too long for you. Look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye. Justin signing out.